Christmas, Woolworths is right up your street.
Enjoy and support the Season of Goodwill. For details about Christmas concerts, plus causes you could help, call free phone 0800 1060 68. That's 0800 1060 68.
Don't forget at 1:10 today the latest movies, games and videos. Then at 1:40, Saints Soccer Skills. Now on LWT, Emma Forbes presents Speakeasy.
Speak easy. When you got a little problem, don't keep it in. You gotta let it out, let it out. It's time for us to begin. We're gonna sort it out, sort it out. If it's your boyfriend, your girlfriend, or bullies at school, or people trying to make you feel like a fool, speak easy. That's what it's all about. Speak easy, yeah, speak easy. You can say what you want and show how you feel. Oh yeah, speak easy. It's all up to you to let your problems through.
Welcome to Speakeasy. We're in good voice here today, which is good news, because this is the show where what you've got to say counts. I'm Emma Forbes, and this is Dr. Finton Coyle.
Hi.
Now, today we're talking about the heartache when family pets die and getting trapped in gangs who are heading for big trouble. Plus, we'll be revealing why Steve from Worlds Apart was a letdown in love. But first, we want you to...
Come clean.
This is a nightmare. Yesterday you were grounded for a month, but you and your friends have tickets for your fave group's concert tonight. Your parents have gone out to a party and your friends turn up to collect you. So would you A, go to the concert, or B, stay at home? As always, the choice is yours. Now, we've already asked our studio audience to vote, but before I tell you their decision, I want them to come clean. So who would go to that concert? Hands going straight up like a shot.
My mum and dad are out enjoying themselves, so I'd go out and enjoy myself. I ain't been stuck in on my own, so I'd go with my friends and enjoy myself.
They're allowed to have their fun, so we should be allowed to have our fun. And also, I haven't got any older brothers or sisters to look after me, so I can't really stay in, because it's illegal for me to stay in anyway.
I'll go to try and get back at my mum for grounding me and all that.
What did you say?
If you're already grounded, when you go out, it's not going to matter, because they can't ground you twice.
What about you at the back, yeah?
What I'd do is I'd wait and I'd ask my mum and dad what time they're going to be in,
Yeah.
and I'd go out, but I'd make sure I was in before they come in.
Aha, yes, clever man. Who said that they would stay safely at home? You would. Why would you stay at home?
Because I wouldn't enjoy myself, because I'd be worried about what their reaction would be when I came home, and I'd just get in more trouble and be grounded for longer.
Do you think you'd sort of tell your parents and say, you know, I turned down tickets tonight?
Yeah, just then maybe you can get, maybe your punishment will be lessened.
Yeah, because it's scoring brownie points. What about somebody else? Who else? You said you'd stay at home. Why?
Yes, because the parents, well, they could actually kill me.
Let's not get too drastic about this. Okay, what about somebody else who said they'd stay at home? You would?
I'd stay at home because if I'd have gone, no one would have known. Like, if I got mugged or something, or...
You mean if something happened to you?
No one would know. My parents wouldn't know.
Right, Finton, it seems, I need to go to you on this. I mean, it seems we're a bit torn between being good and having a good time.
It's true. I mean, you just sneak out, you'll be going to a good concert, but you may not enjoy it if you're worrying about being caught. If you stay in, then you're going to miss out on a concert, but when your parents come home early, unexpectedly, you'll be glad you did the right thing.
So come clean and tell us what you do in this situation.
Well, I think I'll go to my parents and ask them to make an exception in this one case. I would beg, I would plead, I would grovel, I would even offer to be grounded for an extra week to have this one night off. But if they wouldn't budge, then I'll take my punishment like a man, stay in, sell my tickets at a huge profit, and go to a concert next year.
How could they refuse an offer like that? But what did our audience decide? Well, they were pretty split, actually, because a massive 47% would sneak out and go to the concert, but 53% said that they would stay in. But what about you at home? Can your parents trust you? This is Speakeasy. No problem is too large or too small for us, so let's get talking.
Post your problem.
And first out of our post bag comes a cry for help from Terry from Sidcup, and she writes, "Dear Speakeasy, my pet hamster Sylvester is getting old and he's not very well at the moment. I love him a lot and I don't want him to die. I'm frightened that when I get home from school one day he won't be there anymore, and I feel so sad and I cry when I think about him dying." Well, let's hope that Sylvester makes a very full recovery. But who else worries about their pet?
My cat. His name is Noogie. And I'm very worried about him because he's older than me. He's really ill at the moment. He can't lift his head up at all.
So what worries you?
Well, I've known him all my life, and I wouldn't know life without him because he's older than me, and I grew up with him.
What do you think you'd do if he did die?
Obviously be very sad.
Yeah.
And feel like part of my life has been taken away.
Who else understands how Terry feels? You do.
I have a cat, her name's Fluffy, and I got her for Christmas when I was 9 years old. She's been the best pet Christmas present I've ever had. And if she died, I don't know what I'd do.
What does she mean to you?
She's like my best friend. I mean, she doesn't argue back. She's there. I mean, she just does away.
I mean, you obviously all care a lot about your pets. Why do you think these pets are so important to you?
I used to have a pet hamster. He's dead now, but when he was around, he was a really good companion, because when I came back after a frustrating day at school, if I wanted to shout at somebody, I could shout at him and he wouldn't shout back, and he wouldn't get angry at me.
Yeah. And you say he's not around anymore?
He's not around, no. He died when I first started boarding. I was really upset for about 3 days, and I kept on running upstairs in the morning to see.
I don't normally have enough to pay back, right?
How do your friends take it?
Well, they're all right about it, but sometimes I like drop hints and everything.
Anybody else in debt with their friends? You are?
Yeah.
How much do you owe?
About £10.
Right. And when did you borrow it?
About 5 months ago.
Okay, so this is a little bit of a slow payback here. So when do you think you're going to pay them back?
Soon.
Soon? Because they may be watching now. Do you want to tell them when you're going to pay it back?
Never got the money.
What about the lenders? Who has had a friend who's actually owed them money? You have.
Well, last Christmas I had a job in hairdressers, so I was getting quite a bit of money, and I used to afterwards go to my friend's house and stay the night.